So we maybe acquired a lot of homeschool resources and books recently. And I'm going to show them to you. Hi guys, I'm Chantel and welcome to my new homeschool channel, I guess. It's kind of like not new. I've had some stuff up on here for a few years, but never really actually intended to use it for YouTube's sake. But I recently sent out an email to my newsletter list, and the ladies on there are just amazing, and maybe the men too that are subscribed. I don't know. I never hear from them. But they gave me lots of good ideas of things that you guys want to see from my newsletter and the ways that I can share our homeschool information and resources and journey. And my goal here is just to just help other homeschool families along the way. I recently made the decision to make all of my homeschool courses and workshops and products all available for free on my website. I wanted to help people. Yeah, there's lots of different reasons that I did that. But today I want to share some of our homeschool resources. If you enjoyed these kind of videos, anything to do with homeschooling, please hit the subscribe button. That really helps me out. I'd also like it if you would leave a comment and maybe share one of the homeschool resources that you've gotten recently. And also just hit the like button on this video. That all just will help more homeschool families to find this video, and that really helps me out as well. Okay, so I have like 3 different stacks of books to show you here. The first stack is a bunch of books that I got almost for free. I bought these off of Book Outlet, and I had a bunch of credits because people have used my affiliate referral code, and they have gotten free books, and it also gave me free books. So all I did was pay a couple dollars shipping on the first stack of books that I'm going to show you. I will leave my affiliate link below in case you want to check out Book Outlet if you've never ordered from there. Yeah, let's just see this awesome stack of books. Okay, so these are the first ones I'm going to show you. Let's just start with the big beauty, okay? Oh, I'm so excited about this book. I think I got, like, this one was only like $7 on their website. I've never gotten this one from the library, but I've gotten the Bees book, which is by the same author. His name is some kind of European name that I'm not really even going to try to pronounce. I usually don't pronounce names well at all, so we're not gonna go there. But this is Trees, A Rooted History. And one of the things I wanted to learn about myself this year was trees. So, I mean, this book is just gorgeous. All the different kinds of leaves. So this book, I didn't actually intend to buy a damaged book. I don't know if it said it was damaged, but that is kind of like one of the things with buying things off of Book Outlet, is that sometimes the reason that they're on the website is because they are damaged. And honestly, you can see the stuff just fine. Like a couple ripped pages isn't a big deal to me. But yeah, this book looks gorgeous. I haven't put it out for my kids to look at yet because I wanted to show it on here first. And I'm so excited to own this, and I'm going to keep an eye on their website for other beautiful books like this. Then next up, I have a series. These are Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales books. I don't know if they're actually numbered, but we've got Raid of No Return. This is a World War II tale. Treaties, Trenches, Mud and Blood, which is a World War I tale. And Lafayette, which is a Revolutionary War tale. I have gotten some of his books from the library before. If you are American, I know that he has like quite a few that are like specifically related to that, I don't know, different history, American history. I'm mostly excited about the World War I and II ones because that's maybe a little more applicable to us. But these are graphic novels. I'll just kind of like show you a little flip through. This is the beginning. And I don't know, I haven't read these. Here the soldiers are all birds. I'm really excited because my daughter has read some of these before, and it's an interesting way to learn history. So here, this is the other one, Revolutionary War. This one is all people, so I don't know why there was birds in the other one, but I like the front, how they have the maps to show you where this is taking place, and it's the same on the back. And then we've got the World War II tale. And here's our map. I think these will be really good for my son when he is older, because boys just seem to, you know, like the pictures so much more. So I'm excited about that. And then I got another kind of like series, which it's not graphic novel, but it's The Thrifty Guide to. We've got Ancient Rome. This is a handbook for time travelers. We've got Ancient Greece, and we've got the American Revolution. So these, I thought, I didn't look inside them. You can't look inside them on Book Outlet, but I often like go and Google it, and I didn't do that at all this time. So I thought it would be more of a graphic novel type thing, but it's not. It's mostly words, but it does have a number of different pictures, and it's like top 5 ways to die in Rome: fire, flood, famine, disease, angry mobs. So they tell history in a funny and interesting way. That's ancient Rome. Ancient Greece. Welcome to Sparta. Where did it go? The Oracle of Delphi. Hair do's and don'ts in ancient Athens. Men and women. So it's like, it tells you things about the history, but in a much more interesting way, instead of just saying like, this is how guys had their hair and this is how girls had their hair. Here's do's and don'ts. So I think this one will be an interesting series to have in our shelves. This is the American Revolution one. Things the Bostonians are mad about. Other things the Bostonians should be mad about. Hamburgers won't be invented for another 100 years. They won't have reliable internet service for another 240 years. Yeah. So I'm excited to have come across these. I think they were like $3 maybe. And then the last one that I got from there is Ada Twist's Big Project for Stellar Scientists. Now, we are big fans of Andrea Beattie's whole series, like Iggy Peck, Ada Twist, and then Rosie Revere. And this is the Big Project book. So it's got the cute little illustrations from the book. And they got different tools, the different kind of sciences, a word search. What else is in here? This one says, why does the moon change shape, or does it? There's information on the moon phases, what does it matter, different things about matter, growing plants. So I don't know, I just thought this would be a fun thing for us to go through together. So that was the first stack. Let's try the next one. Okay, this next bit that I want to show you was actually sent to me by the author. I often get emails from people asking if I will like review their books or share their books, because I have a decently large homeschool audience, and I always take a look to see what their book or their product or whatever is about. And usually I say no, because it's not really something that we'd be interested in, so I don't think it's things that people that follow me would be interested in. But when this lady emailed me, I took one look at like the cover and what this was about, and I was like, yes, I will let people know about this because I am so excited. First of all, look at this cover of this book. I am like in love with her art. So this is written and illustrated by Ellie McLaughlin, who has Finch and Pine Design. The book is called All the Beautiful Things He Makes, and it all involves a little panda bear asking his or her mom questions about why does God allow bad things. And then throughout the pages there's different origami things, and we'll come to that yet. So this one has like an origami bee. And then the mom talks about the answer, about the beautiful things that God makes. And then we've got a fox here. I just love this. I love her artwork. I love the words. I love the message. She is a fellow homeschool mom. She's an adoptive mom, and I think she also said they used to foster. So her and I have a lot in common, which was another reason that I wanted to you know, help her out and share this with people. This is my favorite favorite page. It says, "How is it that some can't care for their little baby bears?" And she says, "It's not an easy choice to make. It's often for their little bear cub's sake. When a special bond must break, still the beautiful things he makes." Like, I'm like choking up just reading this. And then here at the end, she, each of the different origami has like a different thing here. So it says, God teaches, God provides, God protects, God forgives, God loves, God restores. There's a verse there. And then at the back of the book, she has the pages, the paper to make the origami things. And each of them, so the fox was God provides. And she's got a verse, "And my God will meet all of your needs." And then you can like actually make this origami fox. So I would highly recommend this book. I think you can get it from Amazon and stuff, but if you order it directly from Ellie, she, like, I don't know what she would all include for other people, but she's got really great packaging skills. She sent us some origami art supplies. And then she does have some other things in her shop. She sent us an extra, this is just like the origami pages from the book. So here's the flower, which is God forgives. Well, and it's got a couple different color options, I guess. And then he is faithful through the storm. There's the pinwheel. God protects. He's our refuge and strength. So that is something that you can buy in addition to the actual book. And then, like, because it just keeps coming, she sent us some awesome, it says awesome, you are awesome. What's the word I'm looking for here? Prints. My kids each have claimed one of these for their room, so I really needed to do this video so I could get these up in their room. She's got a number of different sayings. This is where the fun stuff happens. I think my son should have this one because that is just his personality. Like, anywhere around him is where the fun stuff happens. You brighten our days. Yeah, so those are great. And then one last thing from her. And then I have another stack of books. She also sent us, oh, first of all, a little origami heart, thank you. She sent us these alphabet cards. So there's cute little illustrations. Ours are out of order because the kids were looking at them. Just adorable. I love the colors that she chose. I love her art style. Little owl. Rainbow. Yeah. So I'm going to leave Ellie's website, Finch and Pine. I think I said that right. I know I put it wrong on Instagram before. Finch and Pine Design. I'm going to leave that link below, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend you check her out and buy this book. Even if you don't, like, haven't adopted, this has so many good lessons in it for kids. And if you do know anyone that has adopted, I would recommend this as a like a baby gift, or a, you know, like a welcome to the family gift or whatever. This is spectacular. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, now I have one more stack of books. I went thrifting, and as always, I bought some books for my kids. So I went to a couple different thrift stores with my friend the other day, and I bought a ton of books for me, which I will share because I have a channel here on YouTube that is just me talking about books because, you know, this isn't enough. I need to talk more about books. So I'm going to share all the books I got for myself there in a couple days. But there are some that I bought for the kids. So I was really excited to find this. This is George Mueller. This is the Men of Faith series. I think Shalise from Sodbuster Living has shared this particular series and that she likes it better than the Christian Hero series. So I was stoked when I found this. I think I got it for like maybe $1, possibly less. So I'm really excited to read this one. Then the kids and my husband and myself at meal times the last couple of weeks, we had been listening to 2 books by Chuck Black in his Knights of Earthdray series. And then I just happened to find 2 books by Chuck Black at the thrift store. Now, these are a different series. This is Kingdom's Reign, and these are books 5 and book 6, which, okay, the Kingdom's Quest and Kingdom's Reign. You know, like, obviously we need to read the first ones first, but I couldn't pass these by. I'm really excited about it because his other one is all about knights and how they work for the prince and they're trying to stand up against this dark knight. So I'm really excited to have these ones, and then we'll hopefully either buy the first 4 or we can listen to them on audio or something. Now the next 2, they are fantasy books that, well, I have a whole video I am going to do very soon on Christians and fantasy books soon. But I bought 2. Now this one is Fablehaven. Now I read Fablehaven about a year ago, and I actually wrote a review about it on the blog. I shared that I'm not like a huge fan of my kids reading this book too early. There are a few things in it where I think we need to have some conversations, because it talks about, yeah, I don't know. There's just, I'll leave my review of it linked below. But I also know that my kids will be attracted to books like this. At least my daughter, she loves fantasy books. And I want to be aware of them, like read them myself, have these conversations. So yeah, I got this book for that. And then I also got Ink Death. Now I haven't read this one. I read Ink Heart, and then we own Ink Spell, which is book 2, and then this is book 3. Ink Heart, the story, the idea is that characters can come out of books, and the characters that came out of this book were evil and trying to maybe kill people. I don't know. It's been a few years since I read it, actually. But my daughter recently listened to it, and I hadn't remembered that there is a lady in there that, I think she uses the word damn a few times, or something similar to that anyway. And my daughter was like, oh, does she keep saying this throughout the book? Because then I don't want to listen to it. Which, I mean, good for her. I'm so glad that she's aware of that kind of stuff. I didn't remember it being in there, so that's on me. But I want to read the rest of the series to see if it's something that I would recommend if she reads or not. So this is kind of for her and kind of for me, at least me first. Then I got a Geronimo Stilton book. My kids don't own any of these books, but my son has done so well with reading this last year. Oh my goodness, these last 6 months. I can't believe how well he's reading. And I know that this is the kind of book that would really catch his interest. It's a little above his reading level right now, but I think I paid once again maybe $1 for this. So I figured we'll keep working on the reading skills, and as soon as he's ready for this, I think he's going to jump in. Now, this one is not, but a lot of the Geronimo Stilton books are either set in different countries, so my kids learn about geography, or they have some kind of historical element, which I really like. This one I think is just for fun. Okay, now the last book. I know this is getting really long. This is a Dear Canada book. So I know they have a Dear America series and a Royal Diary series. Every time I find these in the thrift store, I buy it. And I think we now have maybe 6 or 7 of the Dear Canada books, so we're slowly upping our ante on these. And they are historical fiction books. Obviously these ones are set in Canada, and this one is 12 Tales of Christmas. So it's just, it's a great way to learn about history. It makes it more interesting, makes it more real, I think, to kids when they're reading a diary from a fellow kid their age that lived, 100, 200 years ago. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, okay. That was a lot of books and a lot of stuff. But I'm really excited to add these to our homeschool shelves. I'm so thankful that you have watched this far. If you have not already, I would love it if you would please subscribe to this channel. I would love it if you would leave me a comment and just say, let me know if there was something here that looked interesting to you. Let me know if there's something that you've been loving lately in your homeschool. And I would also just like it if you would hit the like button. That all just really helps me out a lot. And if you have any homeschool friends, I would love it if you would send them my way. Thanks, guys.